You're on a stage, but you can't find your voice. Your teeth are turning to dust in your mouth. You're running, but the ground is made of syrup. Then, you wake up. We all have these dreams, bizarre, illogical, completely disconnected from our waking lives. For a long time, we were told they were just random brain signals, meaningless noise. But what if that's a lie? What if the most surreal, confusing moments of your night are actually a carefully constructed message from your deepest self? To understand the true meaning of dreams, we have to go back to the mind that first tried to decode them. The year is 1899. A man named Sigmund Freud is about to publish one of the most controversial books in history, The Interpretation of Dreams. Freud's theory, a complete rejection of the prevailing scientific view, was simple and revolutionary. Dreams are a disguised fulfillment of a repressed wish. To explain this, Freud gave us a powerful analogy. The mind is an iceberg. The tiny tip above the water is your conscious mind, the thoughts and feelings you know you have, but the vast, submerged mass beneath the surface? That's your unconscious mind, a dark, churning ocean of desires, traumas, and memories you've deliberately hidden away. Freud said your dreams are a message from that deep ocean, a signal from your unconscious sent up to the surface. But there's a catch. The unconscious mind holds wishes that are often too difficult or forbidden to face. Maybe it's a desire to quit your job, a hidden envy of a friend, or an unresolved trauma. To protect you, a gatekeeper, Freud's psychic censor, stands guard. This censor distorts and scrambles the message so it won't wake you up with a jolt of anxiety. This process is called the dream work, and it's a masterpiece of psychological deception. It has 4 tools. Let's break them down. 1. Condensation. This is where your mind takes a bunch of different ideas and mashes them into a single image. Think of it like a digital file compression. Your anxiety about a big presentation, your stress about money, and your desire for a vacation might all get condensed into a single dream image. You're trapped in a conference room that is slowly filling with water. All 3 anxieties, work pressure, financial stress, and the need for escape, are contained within one surreal scene. 2. Displacement. This is your mind's most cunning move. It takes a powerful emotion attached to a forbidden object and shifts it to a completely neutral one. The feeling is real. The target is fake. Maybe you have a deep, unacknowledged resentment towards your sibling. Your psychic censor can't allow that, so it displaces that resentment onto something harmless in your dream, like the frustration of not being able to find your car keys. The intense feeling is still there, but it's attached to a mundane object. 3. Representation. This is your unconscious acting like a movie director. It takes abstract thoughts and feelings and turns them into visual symbols. There's no image for feeling overwhelmed, so your mind represents that feeling as a dream of being buried alive or a heavy weight on your chest. There's no image for feeling vulnerable, so you dream you're naked in public. Your mind is simply translating a concept into a picture. And here's one of the most powerful and common examples of representation: the trapped dream. This is when you're searching for an exit, a door, a way out, but you can't find it. The feeling of being stuck, of hitting a dead end in your dream, isn't an accident. It's your subconscious mind representing the struggles of your waking life. It's a powerful, raw, emotional mirror reflecting the feeling of being trapped in a problem, a situation, or a difficult decision. 4. Secondary elaboration. This is what happens after all the scrambling is done. Your waking mind takes the chaotic, condensed, displaced, and represented mess and tries to make a logical story out of it. It's like being handed a bunch of random movie clips and trying to edit them into a coherent film. Your brain tries to create a narrative, which is why your dreams often feel like a weird, nonsensical story. For decades, Freud's ideas dominated, but then, in 1953, something new was discovered: rapid eye movement, or REM sleep. Scientists could now see exactly when and where dreams were happening. This led to the activation synthesis hypothesis, a direct challenge to Freud. This theory, proposed by Alan Hobson and Robert McCarley, said dreams are not meaningful wishes, they're just a side effect. Here's the premise. During REM sleep, random electrical signals fire from the brain stem. These signals activate different parts of the cerebral cortex. Your brain, trying to make sense of this random input, weaves a story. The bizarre nature of dreams isn't a disguise, it's a symptom of a brain trying to make sense of nonsense. It was a powerful, logical, and deeply unromantic idea. For many years it was considered the definitive scientific truth, but the story doesn't end there. Today, modern neuroscience is bringing the psychological back into the conversation. A new wave of research suggests the activation synthesis hypothesis was too simplistic. Theories like the continuity hypothesis argue that the content of our dreams is directly related to our waking lives. The people, places, and emotions we experience daily continue to play out in our dreams. Think of it as emotional processing. Your brain, while you sleep, is reviewing the day's events, consolidating memories, and most importantly, regulating emotions. This new view suggests that dreams, far from being random, are essential for our mental and emotional health. It seems Freud was wrong about the details. There's no literal psychic sensor, but his core premise was strangely prescient. Dreams are psychologically meaningful products of our minds. So the next time you wake up from a dream, don't just dismiss it as nonsense. Don't look up a generic answer on the internet. Ask yourself what your brain is trying to tell you, what unacknowledged feelings or thoughts might be playing out in that bizarre story. Maybe your recurring dream of an old friend isn't about that person at all. Maybe it's a condensed symbol for a feeling of loss, a desire for connection, or a sense of nostalgia you've been repressing. Freud gave us more than just a theory. He gave us a powerful idea that our subconscious mind has something to say, and that our dreams are the language it uses. And the key to understanding that language isn't a book of symbols, it's you.